everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deshay here, aka Shay Butter. If you all have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click on that notification bell and click on the subscribe button so that you know every time when I post. Now I'm going to do a little something different today. This is something special and I'm willing to share it with you all. As you can see, I have my poster back here. This is a clarinet, if you do not already know. Clarinets can come in a few different keys. This one that I have here is in the key of B flat. We're not going to go in detail with that. This video is only about how to put together a clarinet and the different parts of the clarinet. Just basic, simple. So this is the case that I have. This is what it looks like. There are different cases that they may come in. Go ahead and open that up. This is what it looks like when you open it. I'm going to explain to you what the different parts are as I'm putting it together. And I may play one little note at the end. We'll see. It's been a while since I've actually played, but I still have it in there somewhere. So the very first part is the mouthpiece. This is what it looks like. That's the opening. The bottom piece, that connects to the next part. This thick piece that you see on top of here, not all clarinets, they don't come with this piece. That is to protect your teeth, the vibration between your teeth and the instrument, because I have sensitive teeth. So this does help you with the vibration to your teeth. It's pretty thick and it sticks on there. It can't come off unless you really peel it off. The second part is the barrel. That goes in just like that. Push that on there. Now, if you're having a hard time getting it on there, like I am, because it's been a while since I've played, your clarinet should have came with, unless you purchase separately, something that looks like this, or it may come in a chapstick looking container. It is cork grease for your cork so that it can go on there a little smoother. So I'm going to put a little bit on there just to show you. You don't need a whole lot. It doesn't need to be greasy and slipping and sliding. Okay. Just like that. See? It makes it a little bit easier to slide on there. The third part that connects to the barrel, you have your mouthpiece, you have your barrel, and you have your upper joint. This is called the upper joint. I guess I should keep my cork grease out and handy because I'm going to need it. This is what the upper barrel looks like, just like that. Now this that you see that I'm pulling out, that cleans the inside of the clarinet after you play. It gets a little wet in there, kind of like sweat or spit mixed together, however you want to say it. This cleans it out and keeps it dry. You don't want your instrument to stay moist because it can build up mold and it can ruin your instrument. So the barrel, the mouthpiece, the barrel, the upper joint. Look at how easy that just slides on there just like that. So it now looks like this. You want to make sure that mouthpiece, the back of that, is even with this key right here. And then you have that one hole. There's the front. I'm going to put a little cork grease on this bottom part of the upper joint so the next part can slide on there just as easy. This is the lower joint. I'm going to go ahead and pull this part out. This is what that looks like. This back piece, your right thumb will rest under that piece. Now this right here that I have on there, yours may not look like that because this is an extra piece that I have purchased that I put over that. It slides in there just like that. Because you see how this metal piece right here, it usually has some cushion under there just like your keys. Let's see if I can. If you look closely to this key right here, you see that white cushion? This usually will have either a piece of white cushion under there, or it may be like some cork right under there for cushion for your thumb, because eventually over time it may feel a little sore or sensitive, but I'm just going to slide that right on there, because eventually that little piece under there that comes with your clarinet, it's going to come off, it's going to wear out, it's going to start crumbling, things like that. Depends on how often you play. So I'm going to put that on there just like that. This is the lower joint. The upper joint connects on there just like this. Do you see those pieces right there? That's called the bridge. You're going to slide that on there just perfectly, like so, so those two pieces can meet. Be careful you don't push those keys down, because it may not slide all the way on there perfectly. Like so. And just make sure they're even, just like that. The last part, we're going to go ahead and put some cork grease on that bottom part of the lower joint. Once again, this clarinet is in the key of B flat. So usually if you're in band, or if you're in a small group and you're warming up, you always want to start warming up by tuning your instrument. If you have something that looks like this, this is a tuner. This tunes your instrument. I don't have batteries in here, but when you turn it on, you can set it to the calibration that you want it to be tuned to. So for this instance, it would be tuned to this instrument, which would be C. And you would play your first note and hold it out, and that meter will come up and either be just right. If it's tuned, it'll be right in the middle. If it's flat, it'll go to the left. If it's sharp, it'll go to the right, according to your tuner. Alright, so the last part that goes onto this lower joint, if you see on that poster, you'll know. The bell, ding ding ding, that is the last part. And I'm a perfectionist, so I like to have everything to look and be just perfect. That was not perfect at all. So when you slide that on there, you see how you have this little picture right there? I like mine to be in the front. Some people, it doesn't matter, they just put it on there however, it's going to sound the same. True enough, but everyone has their own preferences. So there you have it. Let me get one more piece out. So you have your mouthpiece, your barrel, the upper joint, the lower joint, and the bell. In order for you to play, you must have this piece right here that comes with your clarinet. This is called the ligature. This actually holds on the piece that goes here, and I'm going to show you that. So what I'm going to do is slide this on here just like that. This is your reed. You can buy these at any music store. So I'm going to show you how to place that reed on your mouthpiece, just like this. I'll turn it around so you can see. You want to turn this side, the flat side, to your mouthpiece, and you're going to lift the ligature up so you can get it in there. And you're going to slide that down just like that. You want to make sure you don't want your reed to be higher than the mouthpiece. You don't want it to look like that. You're not going to be able to play it like that. You're going to break your reed. So you want to make sure it's even with the mouthpiece at the top. You don't want it to be like this either, to where you have a gap, because the sound is not going to come out right. So you want to make sure it's just perfect, just like that. I usually use my finger like that to make sure it's even at the top. And you're just going to pull the ligature down, because it may be, you may have your ligature like this. just pull it down some to where you can't pull it down any further. And you're going to use these screw looking things, and you're going to tighten it up. You don't want to tighten it too tight to where you cannot loosen it up or take it off. Sometimes the tighter you have it, it will affect the sound as well. There's your tip for the day. Just like that. And you're all ready to go. That is how you assemble a B-flat clarinet. You guys are probably like, is she going to play a note? Is she going to play something? Do you know how long it's been since I've played this thing? So, really quick, you may have this that came with your case. It is a mouthpiece cover. So if you're in band and you have to go to the bathroom, or you need to stand up and do some breathing techniques, whatever your instructor is giving you to do, you're going to place this right on top like so that you don't break your reed. Because if you run into this, you set your clarinet down in your chair like this sideways, and you get up and you just happen to nick it, that thing is going to break really easily. It's going to crack. It's going to be best for you to purchase more than one reed. Comment below and let me know from top to bottom what each piece is called. Cannot cheat, you cannot rewind and go back to the beginning of the video. After you get to the end of this video, comment below what all the parts of the clarinet are to see if you guys know. Before you start playing, usually while you're in band or in class, you want to put this in your mouth. You're going to have to suck on this and get it moist, because when it's dry, you're not going to be able to get too much sound out. So you're going to have this in your mouth while you're putting this together. There you have it. Thank you. I have not played in so long, you guys. So for those of you, if it's your first time playing a clarinet, by the way, it's tip of the tongue, tip of the reed. Tip of the tongue, tip of the reed, okay? So this part of the reed is not touching your teeth. You're not going like this, you're not biting on it. You're going to roll that bottom lip in, just like this. The top part of your mouth, your two front teeth set here. That's what I was saying. This part right here is to protect your teeth, because I said I have sensitive teeth. So you're going to go just like this. And depending on how you set your mouth, that is called embouchure. It looks funny, I know. But that is the end of the video. I thank you all so much for watching. Go ahead and comment below if you have any questions about this. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you have that notification bell on so you know every time I post. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Hello everyone. Again, it is the next day. I wanted to go ahead and film this part for you because I wanted to remind you there are a lot of people looking at my videos that are not subscribed. My goodness, what are you waiting for? You're gonna miss out on a whole lot. So please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell right beside it so you know each time I post a video. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of surprises in the future and upcoming videos. I'm going to have a lot of different things. So please stay tuned and subscribe. Thanks, guys.